On August 5th, 1860, a baby was born to a couple in Clerkenwell, London. Louis William Wain was the first of 6 children and the only male child in his family. He would grow up to be an artist loved by many, live a colorful and tumultuous life, and at the ripe age of 79, complete his days in a mental hospital doing what he did best during his life: drawing pictures of cats. I take particular interest in the man's early adult life because in his lifetime, he would witness an inflection point. One that would alter the course of the visual arts and indeed human history forever. Louis Wain took up work as an illustrator at the Illustrated London News to support his large family shortly after the death of his father. You see, during these days, to get images printed on magazines and other publications, they'd have to be produced by the hand of a skilled artist. So skilled artists were highly sought after, but it wouldn't remain so for much longer. 2 technologies were about to kiss. A synthesis 500 years in the making. Indeed, in the cabinets of infinity, they already had. Slowly and then all at once, the pages that used to be a canvas for text and stroke began to be filled with photographs. Technology is brutally efficient, and each new issue had less and less room for the handiwork of an expensive artist. Photography had captured the zeitgeist, trampling out the artist's work from the pages of mass publications, but never winning the war entirely. It had become custom to save a sliver of a page for the work of an artist, usually a work of satire or humor, generally considered to be a minor distraction from the otherwise serious business in the news of the day. But herein lies the secret that man has used to spur himself forward from the moment he woke up from the sleep of the animal kingdom. The usage of abstract symbols to trigger resonance in the hearts of his fellows. This, your boy Sir William Wain did brilliantly, more so during a time when most would have remained wallowing in the pits of rock bottom. His wife, whom he had married at 23, succumbed to breast cancer after struggling for 3 years with the illness. In the period before her departure, they had taken in a cat they named Peter, as she found comfort in having him around as she battled her illness. Peter would serve as the springboard for launching Wain into the public limelight. Of him he wrote, "To him properly belongs the foundations of my career, the developments of my initial efforts, and the establishing of my work." Inspired by his cat, Wain would go on to produce countless illustrations that would light a fire in the hearts of his fellow countrymen. A fire that would transmute the deep-seated contempt and disgust for the animal that at the time was associated with witchcraft and sorcery into a love that would have the Victorians welcome cats into their hearts and into their homes. What at first looked like a death sentence for illustrators was in fact a liberation. Once an art form stops serving the purposes of its medium and begins to serve its own purposes, creation for creation's sake, the resonance becomes palpable. These comic strips, relegated to a corner of mass publications, made their escape into their own world of comic books. A fresh arena where humanity's biggest ideas about itself could clash in the world of symbols and inspire the next generation. New symbols are born as new artists living at the periphery of the awareness of the masses bring themselves forward to answer the question,